Authorities in Ukraine say they've arrested several politicians over the country's anti-corruption agencies uncovered what they call a large-scale bribery scheme in the purchase of drones and electronic warfare systems. The arrests were made nearly a week after President Zelensky decided not to curb these agencies' independence after nationwide protests. Zelensky spoke about the bribery scheme in his evening address. Let's take a listen.
Anti-corruption agencies have exposed one of the members of the Ukrainian parliament, as well as heads of district and city administrations and servicemen of the National Guard of Ukraine for bribery. Unfortunately, these were machinations involving the procurement of electronic warfare and FPV equipment. Absolutely immoral. There must be full and fair accountability for this.
Well, Peter Zalmayev is the director of the Eurasia Democracy Initiative. He gave his reaction to the latest bribery allegations.
He initiated this very ill-fated law that was voted for by the majority of his party in Congress. It passed, and then they had to backtrack after a huge outcry. People essentially turned out on the streets. It was yet another sort of revolution on the streets of Kyiv, the first one in time of war. And so Zelensky actually buckled under pressure. Now we're hearing allegations that one of his members of his party is involved in this yet another corruption scandal. This could not come at a worse time. Once again, as this law that I just mentioned was being passed, European allies put another tranche of aid to Ukraine on hold. Once again, this allegation does nothing to get rid of this image of a hopelessly corrupt country that Ukraine unfortunately has. Zelensky has to deal with this very strongly, and it's definitely not by calling the head of one of these agencies to talk to him about this. Once again, this is a demonstration of the lack of independence on the part of these agencies, and Zelensky may be seen as using them now as a badge of sort of merit. Many questions about this, but once again, unless Ukraine puts its house in order, it will be losing the support and trust of its allies. Dealing with this corruption in the most ruthless manner is what the people now expect Zelensky to do.